started. Hopefully, maybe. See if we're live. We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers launch stream with yours truly, Ranger J 1999, joining you after a long Easter weekend. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the show. The show we do Monday through pretty much Friday now. At this time where we kind of hang out with you guys and do stuff and Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and keep you a little entertained. Let me just make sure I've got YouTube chat up and running. We know we got our famous lurkers over there. Some that say hi, some that don't, but nonetheless, they are there in the shadow realm watching us, and we love every one of them. All right, we are good. Welcome to the program. And it's a Manic Monday, you know, after a long weekend. Hope everyone enjoyed their Easter weekend, got to spend time with La Familia and do Easter things if that was your deal, or just had a really long, good, productive, restful weekend. We get back into the grind on Mondays as is tradition. And yeah, so if you're new to the show and don't know how it works, it's pretty straightforward. I interact with you, you interact with me by first saying hello. Say hi to me, say hi to all the other skewers. Give your greeting if you haven't already. I will shout you out and say hello. Appreciate you being here. And thank you for watching. It means a lot. If you have any questions of myself or anything going on in the game or the game itself, get those in the chat. Make sure you put the word question for any actual question, comment, or statement, and we will get those scooped up. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you like the content, especially on YouTube. Subs are always appreciated. Subscriptions over on YouTube are always appreciated. Super chats, any of that stuff's appreciated, but not required. If you can, great. If you can't, I'm just glad to have you here. Just watch the video. Have fun. Get your mind off. That's what we're here to do. Get your mind off things as you listen. You get things done in your workday, wherever it is. That's what we're here to do. So good to see you guys here. So we'll be streaming all week. Normal schedule, except for Saturday. I will not be streaming this weekend. Desert Jingle Snuff will be down this weekend. We're going to be watching the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith in the movie theater. So that's going to be pretty sweet. And doing other things. So, you know. Yeah. Now, in the game, we'll do a little mod depression. We're going to keep working on Datacrons. I'll give you an update on Datacrons and stuff like that. Now, tomorrow as well, we will be talking about, once we're able to join JC today, tomorrow we'll do our GAC defense, talk about our teams once I get all my Datacrons locked in. Excuse me. And so, yeah, let's start off. Let's just get the party started with a little mod depression, as is tradition here on RSG. We start by trying to roll mods. But we all know that the Illuminati's watching, and I usually don't get nice things. Now, this one's got some potential. It's a diamond. It's got some crit chance. Love to hit some speed on here, but will the Illuminati allow it? Let's find out. Sadness. Great and utter sadness. We'll just pretend that mod never was in our inventory. Well, it's already started off fantastic. Now, update, as you guys can see, I was one of the lucky ones I was able to get ahead on CX2. We're going to try to push for him tomorrow to get him done. We'll see how it goes with the pulls, but we'll be pretty close. I'm going to try to get him up and running tomorrow for you guys, like the 7 stars, but it depends on the pulls. If I get shitty pulls, I'm just what do you want me to do? So we'll give that a shot tomorrow and hopefully have him done. We do have let's look at Datacrons. I did, through very heartache and headache and everything, pulls and things, I've got 3 of the FDCs done. I'm only taking Zalbar to 3. I'm not going to, I don't think it's going to be worth taking it higher as of this moment, plus the materials, plus I need to start working on these lower crons here. We've got Apple, of course. That's why I want you to try to get CX2 unlocked in at least Relic 5. My goal is to take him to Relic 9, but to get him to Relic 5 so we can use that. We did get the CS Cron. Fantastic. And we also have the Record Cron that I really wanted with Tank Revival for our Bad Batch. Now, I'm a little out of quandary of what we should be working on next. We have those ones done, but with resources that we get today, I'm not sure which one I should do next. So if you guys have any insights on that, feel free to pop that in the chat and say so, and I will be more glad to listen. Once we get some more materials, we're going to need a lot of materials. So actually, no, we don't. Oh, we needed cash. That's what was holding me back from rolling this one. So let me do this real quick. Let's go get some cash from the Datacron store. Because golly, gee molly, we needs it. And I am going to need to go ahead and I need some materials from Sector 2 because we're just tapped out of is it Sector 2 or Sector 3? What's the rewards here? Let me look here. Yeah, I need these. I need those to get some more of these datacrons done. So we have some more datacrons. I just need to get more. So I think today and today only. Yeah, I think we just do Sector 1 and Sector 2. What's in Sector 1? Let's see. The first one gives crons and cash. What does the second tier of this give? I don't think it's very good. It just gives those. So I think Sector 2 here would be the better play because we get some cash from it as well. That, and is it cash? It is cash. So that would be a little bit better than the other thing. We got plenty of the other mats. We just need more of these and prompts. So I'm going to roll this today. And we might as well because, well, we have the cash. So let's do that. We actually have to do a battle. Anything in Sector 2 that I really care about? Mercenary. All right, let's go through and get that one done. So we'll do battle, we'll do mercenaries, why not? So yeah, keep giving your greetings, do all that stuff and things and stuff on a Monday. Let me know you're out there, and let's get this thing started. All right, we got this. You, we'll go with you and you because you guys are really good together. Mary J says I'm not out there. Right. Good to see you, Mary J. Hey everybody, it's Mary J, part of Team Rocket, but totally blows off a win the day. My name is James, I'm totally not gay. There we go. Hey, Kozlachek, what's going on, my friend? Big Cos. Yes, good, yes. How many of these do we have now? We need more. So we're going to do more. All right. So let's sim this multiple times. So just get a bunch of that. Good, that's what we need. Now we need more crons. So let us go here, and then what we're going to do is this, because I need more cash anyway. We'll do this, and then we'll give this a pull. I haven't done the battle on this one either. Well, okay. Well, we did the mercenary ones. Anything in here I haven't done? Let me see here. Breach, full squad resistance, potency down. And one of the big feats have a. Not that I need any of this stuff, but. We could do some bow mandalores, sure. I'm okay with that. Batal. Nope, you guys have done good work, but we need to see the 2%. We need the 2% in there. Yes, good. We only need you for one. One Batal. All right. Well, if you wouldn't mind, Armor, get the thing started. Yeah, that's right. Beat his ass to death. Good. All right, let's go after him. Reasons. Go get him, Bo. Show Echo while you're amazed. Oh, so gorgeous. Look at her. Just look at her. All right, swat him down. All right. We pretty much put this on Patel. Then we could do the Sims here and then be good to go. There we go. Steve-O! What's going on, brother? Says, hey, Ranger, happy Monday. Did you get caught up with all the focus datacrons? Yeah, we'll go over that here in just a second. Let me get my simming done because we need to work on more materials here, which I'm doing right at this momentium. Oh, I got some more. Good. Easy. All right. So yeah, now we got these crons. That's what I was looking to do. We'll try to take this up tomorrow. We need more of the materials and stuff. But we need to figure out what we want to run. All right. So, hello, Red Rocks is happy. Manic Monday, Ranger. Flashers of pickles. Strokers of Wookiees. Drinkers of coffee. Eaters of taco. All this is in SD now. San Diego? I didn't know all this was in San Diego. I think Loki mentioned that they might be getting together with all those guys soon. When you say SD, what does that mean? South Dakota, San Diego, South Detroit. What does that mean? Star Destroyer? Oh, good. Okay, good, good. All the sunfly, the best sunfly on the beach is in San Diego. Yeah, I think Loki mentioned that him and Dr. Zeppers and a bunch of those guys are getting together for something. So I think that's what's going on. Yeah, so that's good. Hey, SFK Freddy, what's going on? Ready, Freddy says, what's that? With that? Steve says, I got all 4. I bought a couple energy packs. Finish here for TW. Very nice. Oh, well, I'm glad he got in nice and safe. All the sandfly, the biggest sandfly on the beach. Yeah, so we've got Boba Fett, Dr. Aphra, and Hera all at 15 done, and then we've got this one. For me, I think the Zalbar one, you just want mission to revive for 3s and stuff. Maybe we'll do something more later, but I need more of these other crons here. So yeah. They are so ridiculous, and we're going to have to start moving forward depending on how much we get back. But even if we get a lot back, I just there's just something extraordinary in these crons, and these are pretty extraordinary. It's hard to commit resources when you don't get a lot of resources back. So Conquest, I'm pretty much just other than Saturday or Sunday going in and doing Sector 5 mainly for the impulse detectors that I need, I'm done. I don't need any more rewards. I've been on Sector 4 just refreshing the sector node over and over again for resources to get these crons to where I've got them. Could care less. I've got Jakasa new, so yeah. So yeah, data crons, which are about to work on, are been my biggest priority. So I'm gonna try to get some more done here. Steve says, yeah, the Zelda one I was hesitant, but I really want the full set. I do, but I mean, it's nice, but I'm just looking at that, and it's, for me, this was the big one, level 3. But then, okay, having these are great, but, and we do have the Apo one, which is why I'm going to get CX2 up and running tomorrow for it. We did get Sidious, he's up and running, so I got that one done. And then I went and got Wrecker, because I do have the new Bad Batch, and I didn't want to tank revive. It makes him really in that team a real pain in the ass. So yeah, we got to, we got some work to do and figure things out here and stuff. Question from Freddy. Is it worth to farm Watt shards and get 3, like 123 to unlock and we're good into GP? Yeah, I mean, Watt's a really versatile character that does make a lot of your fights better. I mean, Watt's one of those characters, if you're going to use that for that, I have no problem for it. If anytime you expedite, because I always say priority is character shards. So if it can expedite or get you Watt faster and you can be done with it and help get you into a better guild, get you better rewards, absolutely. It will, but is it worth getting this last one done when all I really need is this bonus mechanic here on her for level 3, right? You know what I'm saying? Or is it better to get some of these other ones that we need for our other squads and tunes, especially for something like 3s? I don't know. I thought these first 3 were necessary, you know, especially the higher level stuff like Dad Bod and Dr. Aphra for sure, and then Phoenix looks pretty intense. So Apo's going with Lord Vader and 6-2 on defense. Good luck. So yeah. Will it help for defense and stuff? Sure, but it's like Welcome to Monday, says Zoedel73. I hope everyone had a happy Easter. Yes, I hope you had a great Easter as well. You got your dad bod to 12, 30 minutes ago. Very nice. Very nice. Very cool. Very sweet. All right. So that's thing, Noel. I know you're watching. What do we want to... I didn't roll anything yet here. Do you said we needed a bulk run for GLT, right? Noel, message me what you want me to roll here. Aragon, son of Erathon, says, I finished the Afra, I have the Phoenix at 12, Bodhi level 9, Tucson, terrible rolls, no rematch. Yeah, I do need a Luthen. Momo would be nice, but I do need to get, I think, a Bulkron here for this. All right, no, I understand what you're saying, but I've got the Apple for Lord Vader, and we'll have CX2. So, what do we want to use here? Now, we have Krons from the previous set that we can use, but is there anything on the new set you want me to go for here? Yeah, if I either get Luthen or Bodhi, I'll take it. I think they're both really good. I don't think the Saw one is, but if I get Luthen, I'll throw it in there. If I get Bodhi, I'll throw it in there, you know. I would like a Momo one. We have Sidious. That was really nice. What was the other one we wanted? Emperor Palpatine for the Starkiller team. Cassian, I mean, he'll be really good for your Radis team, if I look at it, right? What was besides Cassian? Unless you get Bodhi, right? Bodhi Rook for that team. Why can't I see it? Oh, I have to go here. I'm an idiot. Cassian versus Bodhi. That's that Rebel Fighter. It wouldn't be bad. It's not a bad thing to have, right? Maybe for your Rogue One team. Yeah, we definitely want Momo. We definitely want EP. All right, we want a Bulkron, says light side Bulkron. No, all right. So we want 2 of those. All right, let's do this. Okay, we do need an EP one. What do we want as a level 3 on that? Health and protection on that one. What's the other one we have here? Ideally. My buddy is level 1 gear 1. Well, mine's relic 1. All right, we do need some Bulkron, so let's activate a couple of these that we want light side. I just have not had any luck with Bulkron at all. I've been re-rolling these, so another dark side one. All right, before we re-roll anything, let's see if we can get something here. Another dark side one. This goddamn conspiracy skewers. We need to go do... I'm going to use some crystals. This is angering me. Getting very, very angry. Get to just for you guys, so we can get a max roll here. There we go. All right, one thing at a time. All right. No, I think Cassian would be good for. We use him on the Radis team, so I'd keep that one and try another one. All right. Just thinking about that as I'm doing this. If you want to re-roll that one, go for it. Because if you can get something else on that one, and if you got the re-roll mats, give it another shot. See what you get, Ray Rock. If it's something better, then go for it. If not, then stick with that. You get like a Bodhi or something, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? If you got a re-roll mat, roll it. See what you get. All right, we got this. We got that. All right, so we got this. Can I get some light side crons here? What in the hell is happening? Every single one of these has gone dark side, and then I've had to re-roll for anything light side I got there. Light side, 15% max health and protection. Good. Okay. So we want that as a bulk. Let's do another one, see what we get. I'm running out of cash. Another dark side one. We are getting hosed, skewers. Well, we got one bulk side one. That's good at least. Tank revive's not bad, but we want to reroll that, see if we can get a all right, so we got one bulk. All right, one bulk out of all those. Now we do need an EP one, so should we roll that up first? So let's go over the all right. We need one for Momo, one for Emperor Palpatine, one for Momo. Either Bodhi or Momo. What should we go for first here? We'll keep this bulk one here as like for our soakers. Yeah, we'll need another one. I've got some good room. Okay, let's get this up. First time each side is defeated, gain 50% offense and 28% speed. That's better than what we have at the moment. Should we keep take revive or go for the 15% offense and 20 speed on that? Good morning, Saitama. Hello there. We're working on Datacrons. We're going to make a bulk run of on the border here. Tank revive or the other one? The second one is nice. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Well, we need two bulk runs. I'm thinking one for GL Ahsoka, one for Rey light side. So, I mean, that light side one for Rey, if they 50% offense and 20 speed for the rest of the counter each time somebody is defeated. That wouldn't be too bad for Rey, right? We're gonna re-roll some more here because I don't need dark side. We just need one dark side one for Palpatine right now. Then we'll go for Momo or Bodhi or Luthen. That wouldn't be bad for Rey, right? Because somebody gets defeated, they gain 20 speed and 50% offense in that team with the stack and stuff that she get. Might make that a little nasty. I'm going to go with that for right now. All right. We have Ahsoka and we have that one for her. So let's lock those two in separate for right now. We'll come back to that. All right. What do I want to go for first here, Skewers? Do we want to go for a Palpatine one or one of the light side ones? I need to know now because I need to re-roll. That's dark side. Evasion, health, still health up. I might keep that one actually. We roll that. I think we rolls this one for Palpatine. Whenever they use a special ability, they gain evasion up, health, still, and health for 2 turns. That's actually kind of nice. What's the other ones on dark side? Alignment. Actually, for Palpatine, the days are stunned. They recover 10% health and protection. Might be not too bad, too. All right. Is that other one to 10%? Yep. What does this one do? They deal damage to... Which one do we want to go for Palpatine's health still? 2% health protection. Whenever they Dark Side Ally dazes or stun an enemy, they recover 10% health protection. That's good armor penetration. I think this one we use for Palpy. I like that. I think that'll be really nice. All right. All right, we do need to change one of these dark side ones to another light side one because we do need to go for either Luthen, Momo, Bodhi, possibly. Hey, what's going on, Hermie Fulgrim? What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. All right, so let's re-roll this. See if we can get a light side one. Not ideal, but let's see if we can get another re-roll on. Well, no, let's wait. I just wanted to get it the light side. Let's roll it up. I'm gonna run out of cash. Oh, I'm out of these now. Son of a bitch, it's something. That's the best I'm gonna be able to do, skewers. I am tapped out of resources. Let me go to Datacron store. Yeah, cash we have, we're just out of these now. Yeah, I'm just doing the other ones. So we'll continue working on these, but I'm tapped out. Okay, we got those started, but yeah. So we'll mark this one as the possible Momo one, but yeah, it's not going to have it for this round of threes. Well, we'll have tomorrow too, so I can lock some more in tomorrow. But I wanted to get this started. But yeah, so we're going to need cash, and we're going to need more mats for tomorrow to finish this. These four at least. We'll make the big run for the named Crons tomorrow. Palpatine, that one, either Momo or Momo, Luthen, or Bodhi. One of those three would be nice. And then we'll get these two up as best we can for just the stats for Ahsoka and Rey. From what I'm seeing, Steve, the Bodhi one's better. The Luthen, Bodhi, Momo one are better. So if you could re-roll that one, yeah. Let me look at that real quick, though. I'm pretty sure that's the deal, right? Out of all those, so the level 9, see... Mon Mothma does that already. Yeah. The Bodhi one's the best one. If you compare this to Saw's one, right? Where's Saw Gerrera? Yeah. This one's a little bit better for that. The pilot, yeah. Hello, Evo. It says hello from not San Diego. Happy Manic Monday and Skull as always. Hope everyone's had a great Easter and is having a wonderful day. Good to see you, Evo, one of our good fellow Canadians up there in Canada there. Ren2G says, good day, Ranger Skewers. Hope all you had a great Easter. Hope you had a great Easter as well, Ren2G. We are diligently going through Crons right now. So as a recap, we've got 4 we'll try to get locked in. We have until tomorrow to get them locked in, so I'll need more materials. We're going to need to hit Sector 4 again, and we'll need some more cash. Try to get these 4 up and done by tomorrow. So we have the 3 big ones, 4 big ones we wanted on the FDCs. We have Apo, we have Darth Sidious, the way I want them. We also have Wrecker for our new Bad Batch. That one got done with Tank Revive. And then we'll get one for Poppy. We'll get one for either Bodhi, Momo, Luthen, one of those two. And then we're going to get these two up as well, just stat-wise, so we can throw on Ahsoka and also throw on Rey. Again, a little different for 3s, long-term for 5s. You know, that'll be good. Like, we have a Bulkron on GLAT. That would be great. Having that offense thing for Rey, you know, as people die, she gets more powerful. I kind of like that as well. Stopper says, haha! Our good friend from Jolly Old England says, JC Blair, I'll have some rocks to throw at you now. Yes, that's right. That's right, say it. And we will be going over once we get our crons. We'll lock in our teams tomorrow, for sure. But we need to know what we're working with. We have to have all of our tools in place before we start placing teams of characters. Some we already know. CX2 tomorrow, we're going to get locked and loaded, hopefully. You can see I'm almost, he's almost 3 stars. So we'll get him up and running tomorrow, hopefully. And then I could take him to at least relic 5, so we have him for the Schmader team. Now, one thing that we are going to be doing is running, you can see the set that we're running on him, lots of protection. I thought it health at first, but then that conversion of protection into health, plus the 100% health thing, we decided to go heavier in the protection for him. And so that converts, and then he'll have a shit ton of health and stuff, as is tradition. She may be a glass house, but yeah. With the addition, Sopper, of people using Ezra on her, Malicos can get his ass kicked. Hit me, Kimmy, one more time. Hello, Kimmy, baby. So yeah, one thing I've noticed with these folks, Datacrons, is because they need so many MK3s to get the level, they left me with a lot more MKs than I would normally otherwise. Yeah, I have a ton of those. I'm just, the MK3s now are really, it's, you'll end up, if you go hard on these, a lot more MK2s, but now, like, if you look, I have tons of the MK2s, but the level, starting at level 9 and, or starting at level 7, right? You go through so many of the 3s, it's insane. Stupid Crowman played horribly my second time in a row. That's all right. Get another crack at it, brother. You'll be fine, my friend. So yeah, we've got Oppo up and running. He's looking really, really good. We've got him. I need to do some more slice and get him around 300 speed. But he's 100% potency and 10k damage. Plus, you'll get the boost and stuff. So he's gonna be really nasty. It can at your level, Sopper, but at my level, as What Else 73 and others and Kyber 1 can tell you, it's a different world. Yes, good. Yeah, I can't take this one to any higher. But, you know what we could do? We could take these other ones up. We know this one's going to be for Palpy, so let's unlock this. We can unlock this. Yes, good. Can't do the level 6, but we can get these other ones done. Yes, good. Yes, good. Good. And I'm out of here. I know, right? It was just, it's been so much material to get these suckers up, man. Ugh. They're extraordinary. I mean, we have the three that I wanted plus the level 3 on Zalbar. Just for our Revan team for 3v3, I figured that's where we'll leave him for right now. Would it have been nicer to go? Yes, but if I had done that, I would not even be close to having some of these other level 9s on these crons, plus the ones where we have currently right now. So yeah, and we'll round these out tomorrow once we get some more materials. Cash, materials, things of that nature. I got to build that back up. So yeah, it's extraordinary. God. I had to spend a ton of stuff, yeah, and the energy and stuff there, Ali. It's ridiculous. So, if we don't get a big things of these back moving forward, we're gonna have to be very particular with FDCs. I mean, they're really powerful and stuff, but I just don't think. I think you're limiting yourself with I mean, we're even more. Usually I have way, like in the old Datacrons, we see what we would normally do here with a normal set. This one, oh, God. Only got the Bub and Africron at level 15, the other two are level 3, but I've got a 4 level. Yeah, I think that's smart. Like moving forward, if you have 2 main FDCs you do, and then the other 2, maybe you do something later on, but you can get the rest of these brown ones in a much better position, then I think that's going to be the play. But it depends on what those FDCs have on them and what they do, right? I mean, the Afro one at 15 is extraordinary. The Boba Fett Sign of Jango with just Fennec is going to be extraordinary. The Phoenix one's going to be pretty solid because of the mechanics of it. With the stats, it'll be interesting to see what in 5s, especially with Captain Rex in there, what that team can do. 3s is going to be solid, but I don't know what it's going to be able to do in 3s yet. It's going to be able to do a lot. And then Zalabar, I'm like, if I can bring Mission back after she kills herself and they get the bonus, hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, it would be nice if they did that, Allie. Other ways to get it, because we need more materials. I mean, just extraordinary the amount of materials you need and refreshes you have to do. And, you know, that's not included. And so the thing is that you're kind of stuck with, right? Now, if you're like me, you're like where you're at, I don't need to do anything to get Jocasta. I'm not worried about getting Red Crate or anything like that. But for a lot of players, it's going to be a dilemma. Do you get Red Crate? Do you try to get, you know, the new character? Do you not, you know, or get close to being done with it on this round? Like if you waited another month to get Jocasta, you know, you have to make that choice. Do you go to Sector 4 mainly and get those materials that you need? You know, that's the thing. For Bodhi, I haven't really done it. Unless I get a Bodhi Kron there, Steve. Let me see what I've got on him right now. He's Relic 1, but I haven't done anything with him because unless we get a Kron from him, I'm not doing anything else. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, I hadn't even... let's see, support. Probably make him bulky. What is his stuff? Bonus meter... probably would go health with him. Make him beefy. But until we... unless we get a Kron on him, which, you know, easier said than done, I'm going to leave mine at Relic 1. I haven't done much with him, so yeah. But yeah, speed and potency would be fine. You can go all health and potency if you wanted to, if you wanted to make him bulky and beefy and stuff. And what else? Any 3 degrees? Yeah, it'll be something moving down the line. Our main priority tomorrow is get a Palpatine one. Mumbo one would be nice, and then get these 2 bulk ones up. If I get Bodhi or Luthen, Luthen would be great. I mean, if I'm being honest, getting a Luthen one would be pretty awesome. Momo, Luthen, Palpatine would be really good. So I wouldn't be upset if we got those 3 tomorrow, once we round up everything. And then get some stats on those bulk ones. In fact, I need to... Soap events... Preview. It's really trying to incentivize getting the Conquest Pass and Episode Pass every time, which is $30. But as everyone should hopefully know, if you can do it, don't feel like it before Station Ranger real life comes first. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't, it's, get what you can get, guys, and work within the limitations of what your normal play style is. Just because something new and shiny comes out and stuff, we'll let you know if it's worth going for or not. I mean, for me, I just think these FDCs, although extraordinary, like these 2 here, it's a lot. I mean, I would say for players that are not toward Kyber 1, Kyber 2, especially if you don't even have those characters, don't even worry about the FDCs, because they are so expensive. I'd focus on regular Datacrons and just do it that way, because you just are not going to have the capabilities to take this up or have enough good Datacrons to do anything with. Yeah, I had to do one reroll for Sidious. They're all speckled. Are the OG Bad Batch can do anything with their crons? I mean, they could take on some teams like they used to and still do something, but they're not a priority. I mean, like if you had a Qui-Gon team with one of their crons, probably instead of using like something else, you could do a Chester and some other teams for sure. But outside of that, I mean, I think the only character on the Bad Batch was Omega that got the new buff on this cron. I mean, yeah, you get light side and stuff, which will make them really good, but if you can get like, I know Omega was one, but it was all the new guys, right? Besides old Omega. But this one, no, Tech got it. So yeah, start each Tech turn. Okay. With the light side cron, it's okay. I mean, with the stats and stuff from these, I think you could do a little bit more punching up with your old Bad Batch if you have that team. A lot of the people have now. So yeah, you can do some extra work with them. They'll definitely take on Grievous. They'll definitely take on like Qui-Gons, things of that nature. Easier than they did before, so that'll give you some options there, Chester, with the old Bad Batch if you got that team up and running to use. It definitely won't hurt. It definitely will make them do a few more things than they usually did. It is definitely most of the ones besides the few dark side that I'm going for, like Palpatine and Sidious, and most of it's going to be light side. And most of it's going to be either bulk or one of the, tank revive or the other stat for the light side. Like this other one, we had way more dark side over here, as you can see. And we had a lot of like, the stuff on that. I probably will want to get Dooku Evo. That would be great for, say, our Bane Dooku. But it's like, there's only so many I can get at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I've got to be a little particular in this first go around. Dooku would be fantastic. Especially on the Separatist team. Trench, Dooku both have their stuff that you can use on a, I was thinking, sorry, not Bane. I meant Trench or a Separatist team. Apologies. Yeah, you could probably use, there's a few teams you can use them with. What else 23 does make a good point. If they do have the Stap or Datacron, you won't be able to beat that team, but if it's a standard Grievous team or something along those lines, you can use it. So be careful of that. Again, it'll be situational. Bad Batch is not a priority. If the fact that you say you got Sidious is fantastic. That's really nice. His cron is fantastic. So yeah. Yeah, and if you're depending on what league you're in, and if they have the Satcron outside of that, yeah, Bad Batch will do a lot of good work for you. Again, Datacron's flipped the script on a lot of stuff. I mean, I have the Statcron. We haven't even been using it, but we'll use it on this round of DAC. Yeah, I think our Sidious is 8. I can't remember what he is. Either 7 or 8. But yeah, we'll be using Sidious solo on a lot of stuff for offense. It'll be nice. But yeah, tomorrow we'll do some popping on one for Palpy, and then we'll need Sith, so we'll have to reroll and get Sith, and then get Palpy. That one up and running. Then light side, we're going to run Momo. We're going to run we'll run Momo. We're going to get a Luthen one separate too, or Bodhi. Hopefully Bodhi, but if we get Luthen, I'm not going to try to go crazy with it, because especially in fives, we'll have a Momo team, and then we'll have a Luthen team. For fives, that'll be really nice. Then we'll do some bulk for some of the other teams like Rey, Ahsoka, that kind of stuff. So that'll be really nice. Yeah, I've got the Zeta too. Yeah, pretty sure we did. We did all that stuff. Let me look at the characters. I'm pretty sure we did all that. Sith. Sidious. Sid S. Where are you? There he is. Oh, do I not have it? Sadistically. Oh, that's his Omicron. No, we do have that. We just don't have his Omicron for TW. Stat Newt. Stat Cron. That might be interesting too. We've done Newt, B1, and Django in the past, Steve. I actually got some holes with it. It's a surprising pain in the ass team. But before I go and lay any defense, well, first GAC has to launch, and then second, I need to see what we end up with on these. We have all the ones from this set that we'll be putting together, but then this too. We'll have to see what we get for the named ones once everything's locked in, and then we'll take it from there. We do have the main FDC ones, but I mean, these two are offense. Maybe this one on defense, the hair one, I haven't decided. Maybe we do something cheeky with that. Apo is definitely going defense. See, it's offense, Wrecker, and then probably defense. It's because it's an annoying little team that'll steal banners. So yeah, it's never ending. It's never ending, skewers. We're constantly just doing stuff and things. If we get Bodhi, then I'll pop in the 5. If I don't, then say we get Luthen, I'm just going to go with Luthen. There's only so many resources, but we're going to need to hit Sector 4 tomorrow with our energy, so we can get the pieces, and then I'll have to just hit the Datacron store to get more cash. We're going to need more cash. It is. It's a constant thing. If it's not a character, it's a mod. If it's not a mod, it's an Omicron. If it's not an Omicron, you're farming Signadat and stuff like that. I mean, just constant. So we've got 2 characters around the bend that we have to take to 9. That's a 6, 2 inch cost in it. Oh. Any announcements from this weekend that piqued your interest? I mean, the mall thing looks pretty cool. That kind of piqued my interest. The Sith, the Starfighter show looked interesting. I like what I'm hearing from Ahsoka. We already know Andor comes out tomorrow, which I cannot wait for. Outside of that, there were some announcements that they're going to be doing more Vision stuff, season 3 plus. One of the shows, I think, The Ninth Jedi, is getting a short run series, which is exciting for me because I'd love to see Star Wars in anime form. Those are the main things that I heard and saw this weekend and watched, and that kind of piqued my interest. Outside of that, there really wasn't a lot from Celebration. I mean, it just wasn't. That stuff kind of piqued my curiosity. The mall thing is really cool. The Andor's Andor. The Ahsoka stuff with what they're doing, and then some of the stuff that I saw from there looked really interesting. And then the Vision stuff. But outside of that, you know, yeah. All right, we got all that done for now. Holy Jesus. Good googly moogly. So yeah, tomorrow will be a busy day. Finishing up what Datacron stuff we can. We'll try to get CX2 up and running tomorrow as well before locking in 3v3. At least Relic 5. And then yeah. finishing up Datacross tomorrow, getting CX2 up and running. That's going to be very important. So yeah, busy. Sam Whitworth always has job security. That if you've not just heard, yeah, he does the voice for Maul, but if you've heard him do his other voices like Sidious and other things, it's like Jesus Christ. I mean, he's a very talented actor. His knowledge of Star Wars is unreal, and the voices he does are just, God, that guy's voice actor is extraordinary. He's so good. He's done quite a few voices in the Clone Wars series that people forget. Yes, Maul, but others too. It's like, oh, God damn it, Sam. Why do you have to be so goddamn talented? And you're good looking. He did a one-off where they were doing a Curse of Strahd many years ago for D&D, and they invited him. And he actually copied the creator of what's his name, the Wizard, and it was extraordinary because he did the exact same voice as the person that created him. I was like, that's only Sam would do some shit like that. God damn it. I want to say it was Mordecaidan, because the guy had a certain very unique voice and stuff. It was so good. I'm like, God damn it. You're extraordinary fella. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah, Sam Whitworth is amazing. Ranger, did you watch any of the Star Wars Celebration of the weekend? Looks like there are some shows coming. Yeah, I watched it. I watched bits and pieces and listened. A lot of it's just other stuff that people are doing, is the Star Wars stuff, which is dependent on your lane. I mean, they had the announcement of the game, whatever that game is. It didn't really look too much crazy for me. The games have been a letdown. Let's just be real, guys. Outside of what we do in Galaxy Heroes, Battlefront 2 was something, but that was what? 8 years ago, 9 years ago. We got the Starfighter game, but they didn't really do much with it, unfortunately. Now the Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order series was good, but that's here and then gone. We haven't anything mainstay that's like, you know. And then there's been some other games that they put out that just completely flopped. So, the Vision stuff really interests me because I'm an anime junkie, so that stuff I was really into. The Sefer Ahsoka I really paid attention to when I was listening to it, because I just want, there's any tidbits and stuff, and they, you know, I think the guy they got to play, Balin, it looks really good. Saw the picture of him. I'm excited for that. Kind of where they're going and what they're doing, I like a lot. There's going to be more Hayden Christensen, which is yes, please. Yeah, so there was some good stuff that came out of Celebration, but out of it was I don't know. It just felt like a weaker Celebration than we've had before with the announcements. Of course, there's not any new movies or stuff. I mean, yeah, they did promotion for Andor and stuff like that, but we've already been hyped up on Andor for quite a bit. The Maul stuff really piqued my interest. That was the one time I picked up when they said, you know, what they were doing with that. I was like, oh my, you know, stuff for Ahsoka really piqued my interest. So yeah. Yeah, and he played the Mountain in Game of Thrones. It's been a hot minute since I watched that. Hey Saul, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, Mando and Grogu, I don't know what to make out of yet. I'm hopeful, but I'm not sure what they're trying to do with that movie. So we'll see. I mean, I have faith in Filoni and Favreau, but we'll see. Jedi Rules, the same from San Diego. What's going on, buddy? The Hound. He played the Hound. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was the Mountain or the Hound. He played the Hound. Okay, yeah, I knew it was one of those two. Actually, the other guy played the Mountain because he was the size of a mountain. Sorry. Yes, the Hound. Thank you. Yes, thank you. It's been many years since I watched Game of Thrones. Even though I've read the books and stuff, I'm not up on there. That guy was a mountain. Holy God, that's a beefy boy that they had play that part. And I think he'd been in, that actor had been in some other stuff I've seen without his shirt on. It's like, holy shit. Hey, Jedi Rules gifting a sub over to... I don't even know how to pronounce that. We'll just say Nech. Whatever that is. It's a name. I'm not gonna even try to butcher it. So yeah, you're at work early. Well, don't get in trouble, Jedi Rules. You're more than welcome to listen, but I want you in trouble, buddy. So you make that money, buddy, but don't get in trouble. I don't want your bosses angry at me. I have enough bosses in the world angry at me right now. People are listening to the RC stream while they're lurking. Random ROTE question. What does everyone use to get the 2 for 2 for a DTMG mission? I don't have full Relicate R team, so I use Lord Vader for the 5th, but I can't beat the 2nd stage. I'm having a brain fart moment. Someone in the chat say something. Oh, you have an hour to clock in? Oh, you're good. Fenner, you're hey, what's up, Fenner? It says, I'm lurking. I got you. I know about them lurkers in YouTube chat, especially. Can't use Twitch, so you're out there lurking in YouTube. I got you. Go with you. Got you. I'm having a brain fart moment. Someone help me out here for a good friend, Steve-O, please. It's a team. I am drawn to help. I'm blanking here, guys. I'm reading it over and over again because I'm trying to... Thank you. There we go. I knew it was something... right? I don't know why I could not think of that. You know, it's like on the tip of your tongue and you just, for some reason, your brain just freezes and you're just like, eh. He said mountain. Well, now that we've had that momentary brain fog, that's right. This episode of RSG is brought to you by Brain Fog. That's right. When you think of RSG, and we're brought to you by Smacky Bones. Yeah, I saw that. I was watching the game live, Jedi Rules. That was kind of, I think he'll be okay. Just, you know, they're just being precautious. Looks like he kind of got his bell rung a little bit. But, you know, besides a little bit of a bloody lip, I haven't heard anything else. I think he's going to be okay. Yeah, Smashes took 2 out of 3 from the Padres. Padres played it. It was a really good game yesterday. Back and forth. Padres got the win last night 3-2. It was really good. But I still know how Tatis hit that ball that he did that far out of the park. Oh my God, that guy is unbelievable. That guy. That bastard. GSC will launch tonight, Freddie. Yeah, 5 my time, I believe. Yeah. Hey, Jason does things. I like to do things too, Jason. Good to see you. He says, before Light LSPs came out, you looked at my roster and set me a great path forward. Looking back on what you told me, thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad it helped you out. I've only been doing this for 10 years, and I do have some knowledge, Jason. Sometimes I brain fog like I just did there because I just looked at the question, was like, have you tried dark side stuff? Mods for Grogu and Paz, they're pretty straightforward. The way I've got mine, I'll show you. Let's go to Mandalorians. Paz, I went with just health and potency, mainly for his fire, and just make him beefy as shit. As you can see, I've made him a beefy boy. Grogu, IG Grogu. Yeah, tenacity and health. Again, beefiness, able to resist a lot of health and stuff. I don't like debuffs landing on Grogu. Yeah, the Maul one, Freddy. I mean, I already knew about Ahsoka stuff, but the Maul one, the Starfighter one kind of piqued my interest because I just like Ryan Gosling. But the Maul stuff, I was really like, oh. Yes, I would do that, Jason. I didn't mean it. I meant it out of love. I mean, if C is sub 200k and you've got him not modded for health, I'm going to say stuff. I mean, there's certain modding and characters I will look at, and if I see them, like, no, no, no. But that's for your benefit, right? And that's probably why you're doing so well, and that makes me very happy. Tumblo, the man with the best fro in the business, says Skull Jahal. Hello, Tumbler Dre. Howdy, buddy. Ranger, I feel like my project should have won that series, but it's on to Detroit. I feel like we should have swept your ass, Jedi Rules. We had the runners too in the 6. We had that. And Cease is no slouch. Cease is a nasty pitcher. That slider he has is unreal, man. But then again, the Padres had some opportunities they missed too. They had 3 innings back to back where they hit into double play. So, yeah. But what I am happy about, Jedi Rules, that was a hell of a good series. That was some fantastic baseball. At Relic 8 or around Relic 7, 8, Relic 7, you're looking at 185k to 190 fin. At 8, you want them around 200k. I don't even have mine at Relic 9. If I did, his stats would be a lot more beefier. I only have him 202,000 health. Yeah, that was a really good series. I enjoyed that baseball, Jedi Rules. Padres pigeons for reals. But then again, so is the Astros pitching. Ranger, is there any way you can ask me to remove the finalized and erratas events in everyone's event page that already has them at 7 stars? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that's fine, Fenner. If you can get him a little bit more beefier, if you're going all health sets and you get him a little bit beefier, that's what you want. So yeah. Yeah. It's probably something I would never do. Herman Fulgrim says, Ranger recommends low potency on Jmail. No. The opposite, no. There's a certain way you want your GLs and certain legendary characters modded just for the best success of the character. You know? I mean, I'm excited for this Apo CX2 Lord Vader change and stuff coming up because, yeah. You can see I took Vader to Relic 9. He is 247,000. Hey, Jedi Rules gifted a gifted sub to Hermit Fulgrim. Sweet mother of God. Oh my God. The circle is now complete. When Hermit Fulgrim left, he was but the learner. Now he is the master. So yeah, I took him to Relic 9 just because of what's coming up and stuff. So I was like, I might as well take him to 9. So we got about 247. He's 247,000 protection, but that's all going to transition to his health. Plus, we get the 100% bonus. So he's going to be a beefy lad coming up in 3v3. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going all in. I went full beefy creaminess on Lord Schmader and definitely made him a beefy boy. So, who indeed. I'm not worried about speed. You're on speed. Yeah, you're not worried about speed. Oh, he's definitely not no Lord Vic Schmidt failure anymore. Yeah, he's a little thick. He's a little chunky. A little chunky boy. A little chunk on him. I was like, I'm gonna make him a chunky boy. So, but yeah, with the new Omicron too, with that 100% and everything and all their stuff, he's gonna be. My math is correct. He's going to be 300,000 something health plus, because that protection all converts to health, plus he's going to get 100% bonus to that. So he's going to be a very beefy, chunky boy. Little beefy. Plus we're going to make CS2 the same way. He's going to be a little chunky boy too. So yeah, we're going to have some good chunk on these guys. But yeah, I was looking at that and I was like, if I'm going to commit and I'm going to do this for you guys, I'm going all in. I'm going in full throttle. Then I'll keep those TIE fighters off our ass. And we do have the Bodhi, we do have the Apocron because we did the event. So we have the mechanics for that. We got all those nice little things and stuff. The Lost Swamp Rat, alright. Concentrate all forward firepower. I don't want any of these guys getting through. Alright, get that kid. Alright. Alright, they're coming in.
Helen ready, standing by. Simply Red, standing by.
Knowing Lost Swamp Rat, he'd take his A-Wing right up my ass in the command deck of the Star Destroyer. It's about time to kill some younglings, that's right. Happy Manic Monday to Lost Swamp Rat and all the Raiders. We have been doing some major work here. We got a lot of crons, the FTCs, all that stuff. I've been doing all the characters. We get a CX2 getting ready to rock and roll. Just talk about his modding and everything in general. So just trying to get things up. I like that, Jedi Rolls. You get that Jabba. You get that Smuggler's Run too. Fire the Yoda Posit Ranger. Very nice. Freddy says, what relic are your nuggets? What are the nuggets? Is that Jawa nuggets or Ewok nuggets? Oh, Batcher. Let's see. Bad Batch. Let's see. We've got when Crosshair's 9, but that's because GLD told me to. So GLD speaks with his wallet and you listen. Batcher's 5. All my new guys are 5. So that's Crosshair, he's 9. Denver Nuggets, hey. He chonk. And then if you want to see the mod in on Badger, he's treating me. I did crit damage, crit chance on him, did, you know, damage, that kind of stuff. And just, you know, he's Badger. And then Crosshair, we did offense with crit chance. He is 11,654 damage plus it exponentially goes up, so made him hit hard. Yeah, there's a Relic 9 cup in my inventory. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, you got the new 107 stars last night. Very nice, Jedi Rolls. Yes. Good. Good. Org nuggets. Chewie couldn't eat them. Well, he was going to, remember, Kimmy. Chewie will eat anything, and he had already cooked one. So that means he murdered a porg and was going to eat it. And they just wouldn't let, they gave him the guilt trip. We'll see. I have a Relic 9 cup. I don't like to talk about it. It's in my inventory. Greg came in and said, here you go, Ranger. I was like, please don't. He ignored me. And I sit before you a sad, sad man. We need an R-rated Star Wars movie. In terms of violence, Andor's looking like it's going to be pretty dark in that in that category, but yeah, not R-rated. It might be necessary in the future, but it's Cup. Like, you know, when I think of Star Wars and of all the characters and stuff that I love, Cup is not at the top of the list. Yeah, the others were watching and giving him sad little noises and stuff, and he couldn't do it. Chewbacca let me down there. Should have taken a big bite out of crime. Eat the porgs. Well, those are different kind of movies, Tom Blow, yeah. I don't know if we're gonna get Kenobi season 2. I had heard rumors that they are gonna do a live action Clone Wars with Anakin and Hayden. That's kind of the rumor mill going around, which I would much prefer to see than a Kenobi season 2. I mean, if they want to make an underworld Coruscant underworld police faction thing in the game, go for it. But it's not something I'm going to be like screaming from the heavens, Freddy, like, oh my god, my nipples. You know, I'm just sorry. I'm just not going to be motivated or excited for something like that. Maybe some of you will, and that's cool. You know, to each their own. But yeah. Well, Steve says, well, my free time just ran out to go pick up a sick kid. See you guys later. Thanks again for the advice. You're always welcome, Steve. I hope your kid's okay. I hope they're not too sick. Do your thing, brother. You said sick kid, and we're like, go, salute, get your shit done. Hey, Tassinix, the court jester of Swgoh's joined us. It's always an honor and a privilege. Top GAC. And now I'm in Kyber 1, and I do very well. But Tassinix cares more than I do. Because I've had my battles with the Illuminati for years, and yeah. So if you want to see top 100 GAC fighting and good knowledge, go to Tasnix. If you just want to see someone in Kyber 1 that does very well, you watch me. Yes, everybody welcome in the court jester, Swgoh, Tasnix. He says, what's good, Ranger? Well, I'm just tapped out, brother. I've done all that I can here on these new crons. I got 3 of the new FDCs plus level 3 on Zalber, which is all I really wanted for 3s. Trying to get some more of these by tomorrow. We want to get a Momo, a Palpatine, a Luthen, or Bodhi, and then get some bulk on some chunkiness on these 2 bulk crons for Ahsoka and Rey. Outside of that, I'm fine. Losing my mind with materials, brother. These new FDCs are goddamn ridiculous, Tassinix. Holy moly in the friholy. Those things are just, they got to reduce the price on these. Too much. And we just don't get enough resources from Conquest. Even with me refreshing and doing everything I did, that's just insane. Especially the tier, God, it's ridiculous. What do I think of the new clones? I think they're incredible. I think the team's going to be wickedly badass. I'm all in on Apo and CX2 and Lord Schmader. You trust me, I just talked about that, but I'll talk about it again. Lord Vader, we've got at 9. He's chunk. CX2 we're going to pop tomorrow. Apo, we already have at Relic 9 and with 100% potency and tons of offense. Not so much good for the event, but we did do a Relic 9 on him and stuff and did the right modding, and it just, well, I mean, Shakti harmed me. When I got to tier 4, I took a beating. Like a man, but I took it. When can we get True Rev and the Sith Eternal Emperor family? I don't know, Kimmy. I've been pushing for many years. I'd love to see Dark Revan come into the game. And I'd love to see the Zakul Empire come in. Papa, Mama, the twins, Valen, you know, the whole happy family. No, that's exactly what I'm saying. What else in E3? Yeah, they're about 30 million a pop, you know, that's all, you know, plus the materials. Yeah. Not a fun journey at all for this new stuff. Yeah. You're getting more Jedi. You're getting more Jedi in the game, Jedi rolls. I want my Dark Revan. All right, you're getting more. He should be neutral. Absolutely. They can do that in Fortnite. I have no interest. I'd like to see our own standalone kind of, you know, we have Battlefront 2, but I'd love to see a Battlefront 3 kind of game where we could just, oh God. Someday we'll get some good Star Wars games again that are long lasting that we can just play over and over again. But that time's not now. Maybe one day we'll get some nice things. It is pretty cool, Tumblo, unless you're doing the event and she whips that thing out and then beats the shit out of you with it. Then it's not so cool. Then you don't really like it. And that will not be the version that we get, Tumblo. I mean, we'll be able to do the same things, but Jacasa New is... Oh my God. Tier 3 and above, she harms you in ways that you never thought you could be harmed by a librarian. I'm just throwing that out there. Oh, she definitely pew pew. I've experienced it a lot in that event in the wrong end, yeah. Clip that. I know, like, let's not abandon it. Let's make it a long-lasting thing, right? Oh, God. Who would not want Force Unleashed 3 to be made? I mean, there's a lot of things that they could be doing. They're not doing it, so all we can do is just talk about things that we would like or want or need or anything, but, yeah. You're not wrong, Evo. But it was still good, Freddy. I'd take that over a lot of the crap we've gotten here recently, man. But yeah, I love Battlefront 2. We played it and streamed it for many years here in the RSG channel when it launched and everything. And it was me and Vencil and Aerosenin, and we would just go in there and play for hours and just dominate, right? And had so much fun. And we were committed to it. I did tons of Battlefront 2, and then they announced that they were giving up on it. And I was like, and you know, besides modding and stuff that people created or that were created for that after the fact, it's just not a supported game. And so, yeah. If we ever get another game like that, you bet your ass I will be streaming the shizzle out of it. But I enjoyed Battlefront 1, and then I really enjoyed Battlefront 2. And I did like the Jedi Survivor Fallen Order games. You know, I thought those were really fun and really good. And for, you know, the story they told and the game style of that game, it was fun. You want the light side version of Starkiller? Sure. I don't see why not. We can get that maybe in the game. Tom Blowy says the KOTOR rework is back on again. When it gets announced coming out, then I'll be excited for it. Until then, I'm not going to hold my breath, Tom Blow. The thing's been up and down too many times for me to go, oh, good. Am I hopeful? Sure. But am I going to hold my breath? Nope. When they actually announce it, and it's like, you know, it's like there's like, oh, if we're in the final stage and this is coming out soon, blah, blah, blah. Then I'll be like, let's go. But until then, it's like, me. There's still plenty more characters and stuff that we're going to get in this game that we want in this game. We've all laid out our list and want and needs of things that we want and stuff, but yeah. Oh, I forgot it was top of the hour. We need to go buy some stuff. We need to check mod depression. No one reminded me. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm with you. When we get a release date, then I'll start drooling. But until then, no. Sorry, no. Let's see. What do we got? No. This does have offense. It's a 5 speed. Boy. Hey, Grand BKL, what's up, buddy? I don't die for Jedi. I'm Mandalorian. Jedi and Sith. I have Sith tendencies. It's Monday. It's mod depression. I'm probably going to regret this, like I always do. But let's do some rolling here. We got to do it, skewers. All right. Let's see what I'm not going to get. All right. Let's roll the first one and see what we get. What we got was great sadness and furious anger. Let's pretend that mod never happened. And let's try it again. Oh, for the love. And just all that right away. Well, can't say we didn't try, but The Illuminati was having none of it. Oh boy. Yeah, they don't call it mod depression for nothing. It's not called mod joyfulness. It's called mod depression. All right, we need to get some more character stuff and things here. Then we need some more quiche. It's good. Nothing there. I'll get some more. Field activitas. No. Let's see, we need those. That's about it. I love it as much as I love a poopy flavored lollipop, Tumblo. You're right. Nothing like being made sad playing a game you love. I mean, what's the point of having fun in the game when you can be sad and you never get anything nice? I don't know what you guys play for, but that's what I play for. Grand BKL says, I finally sat down and watched season 1 of Andor. It was actually pretty good. Oh my God. Grand BKL, that makes me so happy. I told you it was a slow burn, but when it starts cooking, it cooks. Oh, you got your bone. There you go, Jedi Rolls. I'm here to remind you of these happy things. I told you, it's character, it's development, and it just builds and builds, and then bam, and then it builds and builds and bam, and then you're just like, Jesus Christ, and then you get to the end, you're like, what? Oh my God, Luthen's speech, what's her name's speech at the end? Oh my God, the prison speech by Gollum, Andy Serkis's speech. Oh my God, all three of those moments are just insane. Oh my God. But yeah, Luthen's speech. You have not watched Andor. Oh my God. It was unbelievable. I mean, for a show that doesn't have lightsabers and stuff, and what I love about Andor too is you have the rebellion side and what they're going through in Andor's journey. But it's the side characters, the stuff with Mon Mothma, you know, and the politics of it, and then Luthen and what he's doing, and that's just, and then you have the idea, the Imperial, you know, side, and they show what the Empire, how just awful they really are, and just how swarmy and evil and conniving and just disgusting they are, that you don't really ever see. And I loved it. Oh, God. Well, you've missed out on quite a lot there, brother. And what I like about what they're doing for season 2, it's going to be every week we get 3 episodes. So it's like a movie every week. So, yeah. But, yeah, the slaughter they show at the end, too, with the Empire and what they do at the end of that season and everything that happens is like, oh my God, now you know why the Empire was so hated. Actually had stormtroopers shooting things that actually hit things and were killing things. It was incredible. Now they had stormtroopers beating that ass. I was like, whoa, they're beating the shit out of those civilians. But yeah, it's extraordinary, and I love how it's all tying in, because Rogue One's my top Star Wars movies, and they really got into it, like what it took for the rebellion, the stuff that some people had to do to defeat the Empire. You know, these bad things that they had to do. I him. But they're really showing it here in Andor, and I love it. And from what I've seen in the reviews so far, it's really good. It's subjective. It's what you want. If you don't like it, I'm not going to argue with you. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Ahsoka show. A lot of people didn't like the Ahsoka show. I like it. I love the Ahsoka. I thought, especially episodes 4 and 5 are some of my favorite Star Wars ever. But, you know, yeah. Oh, he's definitely involved with it because at that time you have the Death Star project going on, and then you also have Thrawn and his, which they show in Rebels at the same time. Him being more into fleet development in the TIE Defender program. So yeah, I mean, I totally understand that, Freddie. You have a crush on her. It's understandable. I really liked Ahsoka. I thought that was really good. Yeah, I just thought Ahsoka overall was just better than Kenobi. The moments, there were some incredible moments in Ahsoka. Kenobi had moments, but there's parts of Kenobi I can't wrap my head around. Acolyte, we all kind of are on this. Most of us on the same boat. There's some people that love Acolyte, and I'm glad they do. But yeah, for me, that show was awful. Kenobi was hit and miss. Ahsoka was really, really good for me, and Andor's been extraordinary. Yeah, it got worse, Grand BKL. Trust me, your head will explode. The shit they did in that show just. Yeah, some of it was Ray Rock, but I mean, the fight between Kenobi and Vader at the end was so good. But the other stuff, there was just like that they did for that. There was just some of it just didn't work for me, but some of that did work for me. Just banging on my legs, listen to the music, whatever I want to ask next, pretty much. That's all right if you thought it was better. I mean, Acolyte to me is just trash Star Wars. I can't put it any other way. But if you loved it, I'm not going to argue with you. I mean, that's, what you love. Everybody loves certain things about Star Wars. There's nothing wrong with it. Not much, Papa Chulo. We didn't do much or accomplish anything. I guess I'll just have to go back and watch, Betty. I'm not recapping all that. I'm with you, Tass, but I try not to be confrontational about Star Wars just because, it's not going to accomplish anything. And then again, if you love it, you love it, right? If it makes you happy and you enjoy those characters and moments, I'm not gonna be the one that takes that away from you. Well, I'm sorry, Papa Chulo. Again, you have to go back and listen. That's all right. I mean, Ewan McGregor as Kenobi in the show is my favorite parts of it, right? And there's a lot of Kenobi that I did like, but it's parts of it that I'm just scratching my head at. Papa Chulo's saying, I'm doing dad duties. I'm playing with the bubble machine. As you should, Papa Chulo over there. Yeah, the fight, and I've got both those characters in the picture with Hayden and Ewan from the show. I love the fight at the end of. I thought it was some of the best lightsaber fighting ever that I've seen. But anytime you have Hayden and Ewan in anything Star Wars, I'm going to be happy. So Those guys can do anything. I'll be like, hmm. I'm really glad to see Hayden back in there too, and I loved him in Ahsoka. I thought his scenes in Ahsoka, oh, so good. Pop Juice says a pizza sports bar has amazing mac and cheese for the little one, but Italian restaurant has really good lasagna. You got to go for the little one. You got to get the mac and cheese. You can get something from there, Jeremiah. Hey, Papa Chula. I'd love to see a Jedi Cal live action, actually. That would actually be kind of cool. You think Kenobi's the worst? Tumblr, you're insane. There's this thing called Book of Boba Fett. Have you not seen it? Oh my goodness. Which is really sad because I had such high hopes for that show, and it just, man, Book of Boba Fett would have let down. I'm sorry, Mando season 2.5. You're right, Grand BKL. That stuff was great. I love that stuff. They went in a direction that I just don't understand with the character. Like the early stuff, like the kind of Dances with Wolves stuff that they did there, Ray Rock, I kind of like that a lot. And they made it seem like it was going to be this gangster kind of movie, and I was like, hell yeah, let's get into the den of scum and villainy, right? We never really did. And Boba Fett was like, no. He's not wrong. I mean, and the stuff with Mando and Book of Boba Fett was extraordinary, but it was like, man, y'all did Tamora Morrison wrong. Yeah, in the Legends, yeah, Dengar did. I love Bad Batch. I loved the Bad Batch. I thought they were really good. Yeah, they really got into some stuff there that sort of lore about the clones and everything. I really liked Bad Batch. I had high hopes for Book of Boba Fett. And then it just went in this direction where it's just like, it's a holiday special. Well, no, for me, Acolyte and Holiday Special, I don't know which one I hate more. Oh, there's the Ewok show too. Ooh, God, I really hate that thing. There's no wrong answer here. I will not be Freddy. Seen these movies a cajillion times. It's ingratiating in my heads. Hell yeah, Brand BKL. We talked about that earlier. I'm excited for that. We're gonna get some Talon. We're gonna get some Maul. We're gonna get some that story arc that was a comic and stuff. Yes, please, more Sam Wetworth. I didn't think of anything of Rebuild the Galaxy or Evo. What do you mean? What do you think of Rebuild the Galaxy? What is that? I mainly focus on like the Vision stuff, the Ahsoka season 2, anything I could hear for Andor. I was really excited for this. The Starfighter movie kind of interesting because Ryan Gosling is a damn fine actor, and then the Maul stuff. I was like, But the anime stuff's got me super hyped because they're going to be doing this, continuing the story of the Ninth Jedi, whatever that was. I'm not familiar with it, Evo, so I can't really comment on it. What of Star Wars Lego show? Oh, okay. I must have missed that. I didn't watch all that. There's so much stuff when you've got like that stuff on in the background. It's like some of it I tuned out on because I mean, we have plenty of skewers that love the Lego stuff for Star Wars. I'm more of the action figure collector, that kind of stuff. So not as into the Lego stuff as some of you might be. I like Skeleton Crew. I thought Skeleton Crew was a fun show. I thought it was a fun show. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be, and I had a lot of fun with it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't extraordinary, but I wasn't expecting extraordinary. I just wanted a fun little adventure, and I thought they did a really great job with it. I enjoyed Skeleton Crew. I thought it was a lot of fun. I know, it's Freddie. I try. I've only read every book known to man in the damn thing. Hey, Desi Jingle Snarf Snarf. There she is. Happy Manic Monday to Desi indeed. Hello, Desi Jingle Snarf Snarf. I would love to see that too, Grin. I think that would be an extraordinary series too. How, you know, the rise of Palpatine with Plagueis. Yeah, that would be good. You got a Bow action figure for Easter. Very nice. Yeah, it was Goonies in space. I loved it. It was a fun little adventure. I love Skeleton Crew. I thought it was fun. I mean, it's not my favorite by all means, but it was good. I had fun with it. I thought Jude Law was really good in his role. He really played. I mean, it was just a really good show. It's a good family show, right? To get, like, if you want to get your kids into Star Wars, there's Bad Batch stuff, but that's a fun little, you know, show to get your kids involved with Star Wars too, that they can relate with. Well, she's gonna be gone soon, there, Mary J. So that's nice. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, I think the Jedi Adventures and stuff, like, for us, it's not for us. You know, those cartoons and stuff. Um, I think they're good little cartoons and stuff for, you know, kids. You gotta take into context that this is for kids. Some of the stuff that'd be for kids, and I think it's good. Andor's for us. That's for the kids. We have to differentiate. Hell yeah, Freddie. I mean, you've seen me. I've got the full Beskar costume. No, Mary J. Ahsoka was definitely for me. Oh, I know. We need more cussing in Star Wars. Or create their own version of cussing in Star Wars, right? I'd like to see it. Uh, I'm not. I think Ahsoka was awesome. Abeloth is Abeloth, but if you understand the character, she's not power creep. Yeah. Yeah. What did you do with that helmet? Did you ever paint that dude? I know I sent you some stuff on that, Mary J. You never told me what you did with that painting stuff. If you read the books and you knew her story, she's not 100% power creep at all, Mary J. Yes, Mary J is busy with the four Ugnaughts. They're not Jawas or Ewoks or anything. They're Ugnaughts to you, Mary J. That's interesting. You say they're Ugnaughts. Why Ugnaughts, Mary J? Oh, brother, Freddie, if you knew what I have gone through, price-wise, material-wise, everything, just for the helmet and stuff that I've had 3D printed and had to sand and do, oh lordy, it's quite a journey of shoeies and stuff I raised to do that costume for our charity stuff. But it's definitely a process, Freddie. Now you can get it yourself all fixed and done and everything, but having done the sanding, painting myself, yeah, it's a lot. Excited, Lost Rep said the coding is done, by the way. Very nice. I cannot wait. Lost Swamp Rat. Oh, that's going to be so good. Hey, man. As I said, you can get anything 3D printed for that and stuff, but, you know, like something like the Beskar armor and stuff that I have, I mean, it's a lot of work. I got to go in and do some touch-ups this summer for the costume. I'm excited, Lost One Upright. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. But it's fun because you're creating something. It's mind-numbing process, the sanding and the painting and stuff like that. But most stuff is not going to be like the costume I have for the Beskar armor. So a lot of your costuming and stuff is not going to be as involved. Like, say, if you do something like the Beskar Mando costume. So. Oh, did you, Jedi Rolls? He says I got a new Podger shirt for Easter. Oh, very nice. Well, I mean, Grand BKL, I can't help you with that. That looks like a very uncomfortable costume. Isn't it all? What would be the most I guess if you did it right and you put some padding in there and stuff, that could possibly make it not as. Ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. If we get the just the Grogu and the thing and stuff, that's all we really need. Anything else is actually. Well, among other things, the chafing alone, Grand BKL, might be extraordinary. I mean, bless Carrie Fisher. She looked extraordinary in it, but that looked uncomfortable. I'm so happy. Lost One Upright. I cannot wait. Let me look at this. Yeah. And that wouldn't be too bad because paint job on like that, something like that wouldn't be too hard to do. Yeah. The clone armor is not that hard to get done. Mando armor is a different story. All right, we're gonna go for a few more minutes here. So get your final questions in. Opchula, you blow your bubbles. Keep that young man, my young apprentice, entertained. But not a bad Monday and Swgoing and stuff. So yes, tomorrow will be a busy day, guys. So we got a lot on our plate tomorrow. We got a lot of Datacrons roll and getting CX2 event up and running and stuff. We'll have GAC to lay defense on once we get all the pieces in place. Tomorrow, my main focus will be getting all the pieces in place. Then we'll set defense, go over all that stuff. Yeah. He is the coolest, Desi. I agree. I cannot wait. The plan is next year for MegaCon, all of us in the being the Beskar costume. We're gonna have an animatronic Grogu that we're gonna have with us. Saul says blowing bubbles. I didn't even know he's back in town. That's the other blowing bubbles. This is the other. Is an activita that our father Papi Chulo is doing with his little one right now. Well, anytime anybody can beat the Dodgers, Jedi rules, I think you're going to be quite happy to see them beat their ass. So, yes. Not a big fan of the Dodgers myself. Hey, Fenris, what's going on? Switch to Twitch to see the chat. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, a little bit of a party over here. Just make sure you don't get in trouble there, Fenris. Don't get in trouble with your bosses. So what are you looking at there, Fenris? Then you're gonna have to reply that that son of a bitch, Ranger. Then I'm gonna be in trouble with another boss. Yes, keep your questions, comments coming in. Yes, good. What else I need to do? Well, Fenris, you've made a horrible mistake. Jedi Rules has locked you in with his tractor beam and given you a sub. Well, now you're stuck here. First time chat, first time sub, you're stuck. No. It has to be. No, Lost One, bro. We're the Mandalorians. Oh yeah, Desi Jingle Snarf. She was working on that yesterday. How did the reconfiguration go of the new desk setup for Desi Jingle Snarf? Well, I think Desi, you had a new desk and you needed to get that put together and then put everything on the new desk, right? She says the things are physically in place, but it's all jumbled up in chaos. Okay, you'll be able to finish it tonight. All right. Well, you don't get any sweet nothings whispered in your ear from me until you do. That's your motivation, Desi. Get in there and get that work done, young lady. Mainly because I need her ready to go for Tuesday, so I'm trying to motivate Desi. You have to know how to motivate these young Desis today, right? You have to know what buttons to push and not to push. Oh, that's right. You're not going to be there anyway. Well, shit. Jedi rolls the ass very nicely. Hey, Reaper Leviathan, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 5? Okay. Says hello. Hello, Reaper. Welcome to the program. For the Jedi Luke event, I don't remember many Zetas needed for the Luke event, if any at all. That one's pretty straightforward. More like it's one of those when you go in, it's just like do the event, right? Let me think. No. I'm reliving. Let me go into the event and make sure I got that correct. Hey, you're ahead of me, Reaper. I had the brain damage, so you're better off than I am. Let me look. That's not what I wanted. Journey guide. Yes, Desi will be on a call next week, so yes. Let's see. Last Jedi Luke. Which Zetas do you want? So the first one, I think. Did we want the Wampa Zetas for that one? Jedi Rules is not fucking around today, man. Reaper just got caught into the tractor beam. Y'all better be careful. He'll get you. All right, another sub gifted by Jedi Rules. You get the Jedi. You get the dancing stormtroopers. All right, so we've done the Wampeteer. Okay, good. Where are you at on it right now? I want to say when we get to this. I'm trying to remember if there was any Zetas besides CLS's. What is it? The one you want for, I know it's one for CLS. Let me look at which one it was. It's been a minute again. Because I've done that event since, oh, well, before you were born. That's how long I've been doing this. Is it Learn Control? No. Binds all. Which one is it? Remind me here. I know it's one of these two. Thank you for the follow. This is the way. I want to say it's Binds All Things is the one you want for this event when you're first doing it. Right? Am I right or wrong? Wrong or right? Right or wrong? You guys can correct me. Ben, it's been many, many years since I've done this. That's all right, Neck. You're welcome. You don't have to speak English. Just enjoy the festivitas, my friend. I wish I spoke your language, so yeah. Okay, Ren DG is confirming over on YouTube. Thank you, my friend. Says Binds All Things. Thank you. I had to think about that for a moment. Well, Jedi Rules, don't be late. Go in clock early. Get that extra pay. All right. And thank Jedi Rules. He's the one that gave you the gifted sub. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name. I would ruin it. And you seem like a nice person. And I don't want to do that to you. All right. So yeah, it is Binds All Things. I had to think about that for a second. I know there was the Wampa ones, but I was trying to think if there's any besides that, and I couldn't remember because I remember for the longest time one thing that most people did was Binds All Things for CLS because of the event and just in general. So yeah, there we go. We figured it out, skewers. We worked hard. God bless America. We got in there. We worked really hard. We did it, guys. We got the right answer. Well, Inkthar, if they've got all the Zetas, for sure you can put them on because it does make it a lot easier. But if we only have one, right, Inkthar? If we only have one, uno Zeta por favor. We got to go with the best one, and I think it's Binds All Things. Reaper says, "How I feel when the Dark Trooper single-handedly one-shots my tank character." Well, have you done the new error battles there, Reaper? Let me tell you, when Jocasta new pews you and then throws her weapon at you and hits you with one shot, that's not a pleasant feeling either. Bottom one is the most important for CLS. I mean, I could see the argument for it. There was some protection stuff is not, but when he does resistivity, but that's if. Although I gotta say, I have to say it. I mean, whenever you get to use Punch Bot like we did against the Great Mothers, and you knock the snot out of him because he goes in there Hassan chops. That's one of the nicer things in our game. We love it. Graphic, or what is that? Again, I can't even say that name. Gragiliminix. Gregixel? Gragagog. Greg is your new name. Graphical will do. Is that how you went with it? You went with graphical will do. Ah, I see what you did there. Well, you were doing the alien dance, and then I wanted to say your name, but I didn't want to miss, and I totally missed it. What is the best 3v3 new Bad Batch? Well, I'm glad you asked, sir, my friend. I happen to know. I'm going with the Wrecker one. If you have Crosshair, that's good too, but the Tank Revive with him always taunting with the way that team works and stuff, that's the one I went with. Well, because he didn't have the white armor and this from Bad Batch Season 3, Rare Rock. What do you mean? He got the right armor. It was great. This is what he did in 6-2. This is what he looked like and what they looked like, and they shoot people. Oh, he did an Arnold. Okay, got you, Yankthar. You couldn't see me. Not here. You can't see me. I disappeared again. You son of a bitch. All right, Jedi Rules. Have a wonderful day at work. Good to see you. Hope your Padres do continue to do well, and we will see you on Wednesday, my friend. He's an ex-clone. They're all ex-clones. You have to watch Bad Batch Season 3. Yes, Jedi Rules is what he does. It's what he does. Getting closer to our next Relic 9 goal, which is unbelievable. Kind of, sort of, yeah. In a way. You're not wrong. Next. No, it'll be any of the new stuff, or yeah, it has not been chosen yet. Although Pills and Lucas keep coming in here. Our Jakos and 6-2 are definitely the next two that we hit that are going to Relic 9. So if I throw money at my phone, will it get me more GLs? I'm going to say no. Let's use that on stuff that could be more productive for you, Grand BKL, like food, dating, more food, more dating, cigarettes, I vape, alcohol. Acting like we're animals. Just got my Apple Relic 9 today. Congratulations. Says, missed out on the bespoke Datacron. I'll use him for now. I'm still thinking Lord Vader. If you don't have a Lord Vader, then you can use him in... He has some possibilities. Like you can use him as part of your Empire, although he doesn't have as much synergy. But mainly, I would say clones. Stanimal. Sometimes on your children. There you go. Graphical says you forgot the most important... illicit substances. Yes, that's always, at your own peril, but sure, absolutely. No, that's not it. No, you completely lost me now. Cigars are always a nice choice. Saul likes some cigars. So that's a lovely choice. Meth is not it. Meth is out. So Grand PKL, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to cut you off there, buddy. Not Breaking Bad. Let's wait for Grand BKL to come back. Yes, but what about drinking gasoline? No, I'm not gonna do it that way. Show me the strongest legend in your opinion if we consider solo, not pack. Thank you. Ooh. No, I'm not gonna back you up on that play there, Grand BKL. You're on your own. Yes, Saul, someone did. Yes, I am. I will be doing that there, RN2G. Yes, spice. What do you think? A little spice? How about some spice? No, this is not Dune. Or Critical Role. Let me think here. Show me the strongest legend in your opinion. Good question. Solo journeys. Let's go to the top tier. Balin's not a bad choice. it's subjective, Neck. It's a like, okay, so they all are good in different, this guy coming around the corner too. My top two is going to be, it's going to be Bo and it's going to be Balin. Those two can take on GLs like nobody's business. Their team is just so good and so versatile. We've used Bo against Lord Vader. We've used Bo against JMK in the past and some other top-notch teams. Balin has shown his salt with the things that he could take on, again, like JMK and other teams that we've seen him take on. Out of those two, I'm going to say legendary characters, not Conquest or anything else. Out of the two, Balin for sure is up there, and then Bo. I mean, it's Bo, for Christ's sakes. I love me the 2%. I'm sorry. I know I'm a little biased because that is my girl, but she is so fucking good. I cannot express to you guys how good Bo is. Now, she's going to lose some because of the new Lord Vader. Her time in the sun on that is over, but that doesn't mean she can't go raffle stomp some other stuff. So we'll just find a new home for her to beat the crap out of stuff. So yeah, the AI does some really strange things in defense with these characters sometimes. It's like, Legends of the Galaxy. So you're just talking legendary characters just in general from Star Wars, just in general, Necked? Well, the one that's not in the game right now that I consider to be one of the most powerful characters is Dark Revan, True Revan. You also have stuff like Vitiate that's around, that's not been ever really done anything with. I'm trying to think of a few other characters. Turtle Twins counts as one, you son of a bitch. I'm probably going, other than Mirror, which I don't think is going to be the thing, Fenrir, I think it's going to be SOKR. He's going to be the only one that can only ramp and handle that team. Because looking at what that team does, good God. Use Darth Vader's the third, save Apple second, and go some. Now, Luke, that we don't have the version from Legends, that would be up there for me. The Luke in the Legends books was, Jaina Solo for me is also a character from the Legends that's an extraordinarily powerful character. Bane, the Bane from the Legends books is an extraordinarily powerful character. I'm just going through all that. You have XR Kun, Quellic Droma. Krait's pretty wicked badass too. Yeah, just some names off the top of my head. Valkorion, of course, the Zakul Empire. Yeah, Vitiate by far is the most powerful character, period. I mean, or Darth Tenebris, who became Vitiate, who became Valkorion. Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day, Fenris. The only thing that comes to mind, direct counter with the Kron and everything that's going to be available on that team, it's going to be SLKR. Yeah. None of the Sith Triumphant. They're powerful, but I don't know if. Yeah, Cadus would be up there, although he does get defeated by. I mean, he did take out Mary Jade. He fought Luke to a standstill. It had to be Jaina, who was trained as not only as a Jedi, but also by Boba Fett himself. You know, in the ways of the Mandalorians and became a Mandalorian to go feed her brother. That was pretty good. Yeah. Jason Solo's a pretty good one too. You know, the one character that had the potential to really be something extraordinary. Ben Skywalker started getting there. We didn't get enough more material with him, but Anakin Solo, man, he could have been something. Ugh. I remember when he died in the books, I just was so heartbroken because I loved Anakin Solo. It was so good. That one took me by surprise where I was just sitting there going, oh, come on, really? But then again, a lot of people died in the Wushan Vong Wars. Great sadness. All right, we're going to start wrapping it up here because I have some other things to do. I will be back tomorrow. We got a big day tomorrow. Yeah, it's time to get back to work for everybody. So we're going to start wrap this up. I've got to get some stuff done. And then tomorrow we got a big day. We got a lot of crons to roll. We got the new CX2 we're going to be going for. Setting our GSC defense for 3v3 and talking about that. Yeah. Yeah, but you kind of get a sense in the books too with the power scale. But I mean, it's developed, you know, standalone over time. It's not like one book, bam, you know. The characters and their journeys, that's what I love about them so much, is that they progress in a way and go through things and go through these horrible heartbreaks and tragedies and then go through this training and stuff. It's not just, well, here you go, you know, so... I mean, not that all the legend books are top notch, but in totality, for me, what I loved about the books and everything was just that there were just these small little stories and then some that would tie into bigger stories and plots, but they developed these characters through all these years in the reading of their growth. And it was just like, oh, God. So, yeah. All right, I've got some work to do, so I'll be back tomorrow. We'll get a couple streams in. We got the big stream tomorrow for Swgoh, and then I'll do some Baldur's Gate 3 probably tomorrow night with the lovely Ouchie Dumpling. We'll do some evil campaign for you because in Baldur's Gate 3, since we will not be able to do the Desi Jingle campaign. So we'll get that up and running for you guys and gals and folks. Appreciate you guys here. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. It's a Monday, so even though no one's really doing Swgoh at the moment, I can see that but Twitch screws that up all the time. But I know Scribbles was doing, I think today or tomorrow. Is Scribbles going today? I don't remember. But he'll be up in a little bit if you're looking for more Swgoh content. He's just not streaming right now. Probably another hour or so. 45 minutes to an hour. Our good friend Scribe Gaming will be up and running. Make sure you follow these other great content creators, Tassinix, the Lost Swamp Rat, all these folks that come in here. Make sure you guys give them some love as well. So not just us, but if you need other great content creators, they're definitely in there. I don't know. I don't even have that up showing, bro. I'm not digging. So you can go dig it for yourself. So everyone have a great rest of the day. Love you guys. Be safe. Enjoy your Manic Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow for